so freaking convenient. I think it took about 10 minutes to get to 4 stops, and I'm in the very center of the city. So definitely the Korean metro, very fast, very convenient. You're going to get your money and time's worth.
오늘 소개할 주인공은 미국에서 온 프랑코시스 마크라는 여행자입니다. 그는 무려 15년이나 한국에, 그것도 서울에 거주하며 모든 한국 문화를 소개해주고 있는데요. 그는 여행자가 아닌 거주자라고 해도 무방할 정도죠. 15년째 거주하는 외국인의 시선으로 본 대한민국. 그가 보고 느낀 한국의 지하철과 공공시설에 대한 문화와 에티켓들을 오늘 주인공의 생생한 영상을 통해 함께 만나보시죠.
I've been living in Seoul, South Korea for almost 15 years, and a lot of people have been asking me, Francois, how do you get around the country? How do you get around the city of Seoul? How do you get around Korea? Like, what is the most viable mode of transportation? And I always tell them the metro. The metro is so convenient in this country. It might even be the best in the world. As you can see right now, I'm in a metro station here in Seoul. I'm in Yeongnam-po Station. This is one of the busiest stations in the city because not only is there a metro station here, there's also a KTX station here as well. KTX is a high-speed train that takes you from the center of Seoul to different provinces around the country at very high speeds. Usually this place is super busy, but it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so there aren't so many people, but in the afternoon, this place gets very lively. The thing I love the most about the metros here in Seoul, and this is actually around South Korea in general, because all of the metro systems are basically modeled after each other, but they'll have these light emitting diodes, these boards that have the destination of the trains and when the trains are going to come, which platform. So I know you can't read Korean, and it's a pity that they're not in English, but Korean is very easy to learn. So you can see here, this is the platform on this side, and in the red, it's the platform, and in the green, it's the station where the train currently is. And over here again in the red is like what the train is doing. So it says jamkum, that means like the train is arriving at this station here. And now it says dojak, it changed. So it arrived at the station. And this is in yellow, this is the destination of the train. So like once you're able to understand Korean, this becomes very easy, like super easy to navigate. Even when I'm running, I'm rushing in the morning, like I can just glance up at the screen and I'm like, okay, I know where the train is, I know where it's going, how long it's gonna take before. And inside of the metro stations, a lot of the metro stations will have eateries. But this metro station, Yeongnam-po, has a Dunkin' Donuts. So you can sit here and wait and get a donut and get some juice and get something to refresh yourself before your metro arrives. And another thing that Korea is good about, Seoul metro system, other metros around Korea, they have restrooms, like they have toilets. And generally speaking, the toilets are fairly clean. I'm not gonna lie, I've had to go inside of the toilets like numerous times, being here in Korea like 15 years. So the most, or one of the most densely populated countries or cities in Asia. So yeah, it's pretty clean for, you know, what it is.
그가 경험한 한국의 지하철은 단연코 세계 최고라며 자신감 있게 소개합니다. 단순히 쾌적한 환경 때문만이 아닌 열차의 오고 감을 정확하게 알려주고 어느 플랫폼에서 가서 타야 할지도 지시해주죠. 또한 해외 지하철에서는 절대 볼 수 없는 깨끗한 화장실도 그의 마음을 샀는데요. 아시아에서 최상의 인구 밀도를 자랑하는 서울임에도 불구하고 역사의 화장실을 정말 깨끗하다고 했습니다. 이어서 그는 서울 지하철의 또 다른 위대함을 설명하는데요.
As you can see, one thing that I really love about Korean metros is that they have this barrier that prevents people from going onto the tracks anytime they want. And people have to stand like to either side when the door opens. And first the people come out, people are waiting, and then they go inside. Very orderly. Okay, now I'm getting off. So freaking convenient. I think it took about 10 minutes to get to 4 stops, and I'm in the very center of the city. So definitely the Korean metro, Seoul metro, very fast, very convenient. You're going to get your money and time's worth, which are the two most valuable resources. Now I'm here at Yongsan Station. This is one of the biggest metros in Seoul. You can see here they have these metros, so you can see like which one you need to transfer to, because this is a big transfer hub. I'm going to show you how much it costs to take the metro. So get out my card, scan my card here. Oops. See? So it only costs about 1,100 won for me to take the metro for 4 stops. But the thing about the metro here is that, in my opinion, I have to research this again, but this used to be the way it was like many years ago. Yeah, you get an hour to transfer up to 3 times in the metro or on the bus.
주인공은 지하철 칸막이와 질서 있는 한국의 에티켓을 보며 한국의 높은 시민의식을 느꼈습니다. 또한 쾌적한 환경과 빠른 속도가 우리의 시간과 돈을 아껴준다는 것을 그는 마침내 알게 되었죠. 심지어 그는 지하철 금액을 다시 조사해야 하는 것 아니냐며 저렴하기 그지없는 서울 지하철의 비용을 말했습니다. 뿐만 아니라 1시간 안에 다른 지하철이든 버스로든 환승이 가능한 시스템까지 언급하며 선진국의 힘을 재확인했는데요. 이제 그는 버스로 환승하러 갑니다.
If you're in Korea, you're going to use either Kakao Map or you're going to use Neighbor Map. These are the 2 best applications to use when you want to find your location in a very detailed manner, I think. So yeah, again, when you're coming to Korea, you're going to use Neighbor or you're going to use Kakao Map. But it's super convenient, like even me, for a dummy like me, super easy. Here's a nice view of all the buildings here in Yongsan. I just finished my appointment, got on the bus, and I'm back here at Yongsan. Actually, I don't know exactly where I am in Yongsan. I'm looking for the metro station. Hopefully, it'll be around here somewhere. So I showed you guys some footage of me on the bus. Like in Korea, usually if you're on the bus, you can't make a lot of noise because it's disruptive to the bus driver and it's distracted to the other passengers. So yeah, I'm as quiet as possible. Also, this rule goes for the metro as well. Normally, Koreans don't make a lot of noise on the metro. They're not eating food on the metro. Some do, but the rule of thumb is that you don't do it, right? Okay guys, finally arrived at Seoul Station. This is the main hub of transportation. Anything that you want that's connected to public transportation, you can find here at Seoul Station. And this place is massive. It's really big. And here is not only where you can find public transportation cards. Take the KTX, the high-speed train here. You can take other buses that will take you around to different provinces here in Seoul or located around Seoul. This place is huge. So does Korea have the best public transportation in the world? I kind of think so because everything is so interconnected here. The infrastructure is great and you don't even need to know that much Korean. Just a little bit. You should know a little bit. But yeah, thanks a lot guys for watching.
주인공이 15년간 한국의 대중교통을 이용하며 느낀 것은 최첨단의 그 무엇 이상이었습니다. 국민은 사회의 공공시설을 나의 것처럼 아끼고 존중하는 나라. 서로를 믿고 신뢰하는 선순환이야말로 최첨단 기술을 넘어서는 대한민국의 진짜 힘이 아닐까요? 오늘 영상이 여러분의 마음에 드셨다면 구독과 좋아요로 채널을 응원해주세요. 더욱 자랑스러운 대한민국의 이야기로 찾아오겠습니다. 감사합니다.